Hey everybody, Sam Davidson here with MEA Worldwide, and I am sitting here with Jace Chapman. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, and he is the star of The Healing Powers of Dude on Netflix. This is a show that I think everyone really is going to love. Tell me a little bit about how you landed the role, because I know this is really your first big acting gig.
Yes, well, I professionally started acting 5 months since I got signed, and I booked the lead somehow. I was put through the ringer, literally. I went to like 6 sessions with Netflix executives, doing it over and over again, trying to find my breaking point, because, you know, I don't really have much of a resume.
Right.
And so I guess they never found it, and I somehow got it.
They're like, this kid can do it. Did you ever get any anxiety while doing that? I mean, the show is a lot about anxiety.
Yeah, what do you mean?
I mean, as far as the auditioning, you know, them putting you through the ringer.
Well, I mean, definitely I was nervous.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I never felt it to Noah's extent.
Yeah, but not in the way that Noah gets nervous on the show. So it is an amazing, amazing series. The dog talks. You know, he has a voice, but you can't necessarily hear it. Tell me a little bit about what it was like working with this dog. Was it one dog the whole
Yes,
time?
it was one dog. So Murphy did not have any doubles. That's his real name. It was just him.
What a star.
Yeah, he was awesome. Super fun. After lunch, we'd go play fetch, run with each other every day. My family sometimes came on set, and we'd go to the animal trailer where Scratch is also from the same trainers, also in the same trailer, and we'd go play with them.
It's a really fun first gig, right?
Oh my gosh, the best introduction to the industry, yeah.
Did you ever feel like Murphy was your emotional support dog as you know, as you on your first acting gig?
Well, my family's never had a pet, so he didn't feel like my emotional support dog, but he felt like my pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what kind of research did you do? Because, you know, as a young kid, that Noah, who, you know, has a nice family, has everything that he needs, but he has this social anxiety disorder, how did you relate to that, and what kind of research did you do to prepare for the role?
Well, I didn't know what social anxiety was prior to the audition, but I went and did my research. I read a lot of clinical articles, and when I got it, I talked to the real Noah, who the show is all about. I also talked to my family and friends. My cousin has social anxiety disorder, so I learned what it's like. But I also found that less than 1% of shows actually depict mental and physical disabilities. So it's awesome to be a part of this rising community.
So how involved was real Noah? How is he doing now? Did he come to set at all?
Yes, he actually has a cameo in it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, when Dude is giving the montage of how he got his name, Noah is the guy who Dude steals the peanuts from, or whatever it is.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's so fun. So he's doing well, he's on set,
Yes.
and living a life now.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And, you know, I really loved the part about the friendships that are created. Tell me what it was like working with these 2 other kids and the bond that you guys created off camera.
Yes. Well, we met for the test, so we'd all go in together and do scenes together for the audition. And one time, I really liked them. I felt like a bond or something. I felt some energy, a vibe. And so when we went in, I looked at everyone and said, "No, guys, this right here is the dream team." And lo and behold, we all got it.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so what do you think the message that kids really should take from the show after they finished it? Because you can binge right through this very quickly.
I think the effect good friends and a supportive family can have on people with these struggles in their lives.
And you also were working with, you know, some very iconic actors who played your parents, and of course, who voiced Dude. I mean, what an amazing actor. Steve is this big fan. So first of all, did you ever get to meet him?
I really wanted to, but it was afterwards. He lives in Kentucky.
Yeah.
So he was doing it out of Kentucky. We never met, unfortunately.
And, you know, your parents, though, they've been around for a very long time. What was it like working with those 2, and did they give you any really good advice?
Yes, well, it was my first big thing, you know, and they taught me really a lot of everything, set etiquette, how you treat they gave me their tips and how they feel, and I learned to always have a good positive energy from Larisa, who the entire time was laughing, was smiling. You never saw her with a frown. Mr. Tom, it was awesome.
Did you ever watch The Secret World of Alex Mack? Did you ever Google, because that's what Larisa, I mean, that was OG Nickelodeon. It was one of my favorite shows as a kid. Did you ever end up seeing any clips of it?
Yes, well, I saw a couple of episodes, like 2 episodes,
Yeah.
and my parents told me that they grew up with that show. So they were stoked to meet her too.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
And so by the end of these 8 episodes, we definitely leave the story open-ended to see what happens. Still crossing our fingers, waiting on that season 2 pickup. What do you hope happens with Noah and his friends if we get to see more?
What do you mean?
Like, if, how he grows, how he changes, like, is he gonna find a girlfriend? If we get a second season, what would you think would be a cool storyline for Noah?
I don't really know. I'm hoping for season 2 too. I don't know what they're gonna. I'm as much in the dark as everyone else.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, I don't really know.
And what was your funnest moment, behind the scenes? Did you guys prank each other? Did anyone ever lose Murphy/Dude?
Well, on the first day of set, I saw the props department, their room that had everything, and there was fake dog poop in there. And so for some reason, I thought it'd be funny if I stole the dog poop and put it outside the men's bathroom door.
Yeah.
So, got in trouble for that, but yeah, good story. Good story to tell my grandkids.
Yeah, that's amazing. And, with the show being about this love of a dog support, do you have any desire to get one anytime soon?
Yes, absolutely. My entire life, me and my siblings have been pestering my parents to get a dog. They've never said yes, but I think now the show has convinced them to get one.
Good.
Yeah.
And so what has been the feedback that you've gotten from, perhaps other kids with social anxiety disorder or parents that have kids with social anxiety disorder?
I have had hundreds, maybe even a couple thousand messages from kids saying that they've finally been heard, they feel, and the series has really helped them. The most touching one and saddest one was when one of my mom's friends actually told her that she went in on her little 5-year-old son watching it, and he looked at her and said he thought he was the only one who felt this way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing, though, that, you're really connecting with people in that way. Did you find it challenging at all to tap into that? Maybe not understanding why he would feel this way in that moment?
Not really. I mean, Mr. Noah, the actual Noah, told me a lot what it's like and how it feels to have these emotions. So I kind of got my understanding from him.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, what lastly is maybe just a really amazing memory that you're going to take from this experience, and also something you learned about being an actor that you're going to take with you?
Define that?
So, and whether it was saying a line and, having people give you great feedback on set, or, having a blooper or something like that, Oh, and also, though, what you learned as an actor that you didn't know before.
Well, one of the most memorable things I'm gonna have, if you said that, was episode 8 when we were filming that.
Yeah.
It was really emotional for us filming it as well.
It's emotional for me too.
Yeah. It was one of the last weeks, and so we were all there, felt the exact same emotions that Noah and Amara and Simon felt, and so that we will definitely remember.
And as far as an actor, I mean, now you're a professional. How cool is that?
Yeah,
and I'm sure you did classes and trained quite a bit before getting this role, but now after actually doing it, what advice would you give to someone stepping in your shoes as a young actor in their first big role?
just have fun. Just have absolute fun and always be happy, like Miss Larisa.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. This was so much fun. And guys, please, please, please check out this show currently streaming on Netflix, The Healing Powers of Dude. It is so much fun. You can watch it with the whole family. And we'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.